Hello and welcome to Precious Pen. Today we are celebrating the season of love, February of 2024, and with us today here is our grown up and most lovely and charming co-poet, Jasmeet Kaur. Hi Jasmeet.
Hi, Guneet ma'am.
So Jasmeet, please introduce yourself.
Hello there. I am Jasmeet Kaur, a 22-year-old German translator. Um, uh, I have ventured my career into translation and banking process before. I used to work in a Deutsche Bank, but now I have found my deeply rooted love for the content and writing. So right now I'm working as a multilingual content executor with Teslify. Um, if I talk about my hobbies, I usually write whenever I have a time at night, and I binge watch my favorite series. Most of them are fictional and about the psychoanalytics. So these are some specific things that I do, and usually I hang out with my friends on weekends. And weekends are my favorite time because I can take out my time for myself, and on weekdays it's very hard for me.
Lovely. So that's such honest introduction about oneself. Binge watching, and that the entire generation Z that is hooked on these days. So that was very honest, and I love the part that you said psychoanalytics.
Yeah.
So our viewers would love to know what all series that you watch. Do tell us about that.
Sure.
Okay. So moving ahead, tell us about more about your poem. Why did you choose this topic? And it was a very humbling topic that she chose. So please tell us.
Yes, so my poem title is The World Full of D. It shows the poem justifies the fact of the optimism and the joys that people nowadays are missing a little bit. A lot of people are so much indulged and imposed by their corporate life, and usually children are more into phone and using a lot of laptops. They are not into books anymore. So my poem actually justifies the fact that how much we are in a world with that reigns the supreme of happiness, but somewhat it is missing. So my poem is about being happy, joyous. Whenever we see kids, we immensely feel a sense of sense of joyous, happy moments. So yeah, my poem just talks about, in conclusion, the happiness that we need and the rhymes, which is the supreme of joyous nature. So
Right. Such a wonderful poem she has written, which takes us back to our root and emphasizes the fact that love is the only main constant that is there. All right. So you, Jasmeet, you have been in English background. You've had English literature experience. You have been a student, and now you are into a corporate culture. So tell us about your love for reading, and then how was the shift to different, what you are doing, different language. So we want to hear it from you.
So I hold an honors degree in English literature. My bachelor's degree is in English literature. I've done from Delhi University. Right now I am pursuing my master's in the same field. I actually was a president of my college society of especially English literature. I used to engage in the intricacies of debate, competitions and the writing competition, group discussions, and more of such things. So throughout that, I got to know that my academics and my career should be actually same. It shouldn't change my viewpoint about that. If I'm in a corporate culture, I should be working in the content field. I used to work in a Deutsche Bank, and then I started working in a content field. I work for 4 languages, that is German, Dutch, Italian and Spanish. I execute the content for the blue collar experts. So yes, I can say throughout that I justify my degree with my love for the language in the same way.
Lovely. So what all languages? Spanish, French, Italian and Dutch. Wow,
Deutsch,
amazing.
Dutch,
So we already have a global citizens sitting right here in front of us. That's so great to know, and such a good encouragement this is for the next generation, isn't it? And this is one of our aims for the interview as well. And when she said yes to the anthology and being previously published also, so this was my main go-to thing and main aim to include her, so that all the smaller children, they can look up to her.
True.
All right. So, how was your entire experience with Precious Pen, being with me and as your mentor, and also about the two events that you have done? And she has collaborated with me. She was my intern for some time, and she continues to be on every event. So, what's the entire experience like?
So, firstly, I would say that I'm very, very grateful and thankful to Precious Pen and to Guneet ma'am, because throughout this journey of being an anthology contributor and being a part of this book, I got to learn so many things. I was the eldest amongst all of the younger kids, young kids, and through the motivation and through the guidance that I have got from Guneet ma'am, it was actually really good. I learned so many things, and Precious Pen has given me the platform to actually execute my the books which was actually closed in my door in my closet, come into live and being published in front of everyone. So I am really, really grateful to her and to the Precious Plum platform for me to give and to actually give me the platform where I can shine my name and give myself a recognition. So thank you.
Right. So this was a very humble and honest input from her, and speaking about her experience. So again, I'm stating the same thing. The main aim, the main onus of including her was to let the other generation, the next generation, know what all options are out there. If you have a love for language, you have love for creativity, so these are the options that you can explore. You can climb the corporate ladder. You can be motivated and involved into not just other degrees as well. You can very well pursue languages and still reach the top. So this was all today's interview all about. Thank you so much, Jasmeet.
Thank you very much.